Please be advised that viewer discretion is strongly advised. None of the content presented here has been exaggerated or taken out of context. These are the exact statements made by the prosecution team and the defense team and Mia on June 2nd, 2025. Numerous explicit words have been censored to comply with YouTube's guidelines. What you're about to hear is a voiced reading of Mia's testimony from the Sean Diddy Combs trial. The source: courtroom reporter at Inner City Press on X.com. Listen at your own discretion.
Did you receive a subpoena to testify at this trial?
Yes.
Do you intend to invoke your Fifth Amendment rights?
Yes.
Have you seen the proposed immunity order?
Yes. Did you work as an assistant to someone?
Maybe 2008 or 2007, I'm not sure.
You had a resume saying you had the ability to multitask and had thick skin.
I'm not sure I wrote that.
That you were able to deal with uncomfortable situations 24/7.
Objection! Reading for document, not in evidence.
Overruled.
Did you use this as your CV?
Looks like it.
Admitted.
Sure.
Then you were a design assistant?
Yes.
In 2008 to 9, you say you provided round-the-clock support, all personal and professional needs, keeping passports. They were all collected?
I don't exactly remember. I didn't travel.
But you traveled with Mr. Combs's companies?
Oh, yes.
So, when you said they had your passport, they had everyone's passport, true?
Yes.
You are a strong person?
I'm good at teaching people, not necessarily at enforcing things.
You're a leader?
I don't know about that.
You speak up for yourself?
Number?
But you empower other people, true?
Yes.
Let's look at your text messages in 1730 at CQ.
I sound like me.
Show the jury 1733. You left Mr. Combs' employ by March 2017?
Yes.
What did you wrote to Mr. Combs for Christmas 2018? Please read it.
Merry Christmas, I love you, and the New Year's. I had just seen him at Kim's funeral.
You reached out to him?
Absolutely.
This 2019 message?
I wrote, I had a nightmare. I was being chased by R. Kelly, and you saved me.
The person you say raped you saved you?
Objection.
Need to rephase.
Here, what did you write?
Sending you all the love in the world.
You were not in his grip anymore.
It's psychological.
Why do you keep referring to psychology? Why did you do this? Kim Porter's tragic death was 5 months before. Shy, were you reaching out to Mr. Combs?
5 months is not a lot.
What, didn't you understand that Mr. Combs was brutal to you? How did you write this?
Objection. Argumentative.
Mr. Steele, let's have a very brief sidebar.
Now, May 14th, 2020, and you texted to Mr. Combs what?
My heart is broken about Dre. In my spirituality, I know that when people are done with the physical world, it's that they have completed their mission. I love you.
What's this about?
He auditioned for the James Brown part that Chad Boseman got. I told Puff I'd email him videos of his audition.
You carried about a video camera?
He required me to do it. Pre-iPhone, I was required.
Do you have any footage of Mr. Combs berating you?
Objection.
Overruled.
I would not have been allowed to record that.
Do you have anything about Mr. Combs berating you?
It would have violated confidentiality.
You have no text messages.
They should me one on direct.
Showing what?
Puff saying, fuck, let's go to war.
Nothing else?
Only reaching out to other people in the office, things others had seen.
What did you write here?
I wrote, we had so many funny memories, OMG Daisy.
Anything in your phone about being brutalized by Mr. Combs?
I don't think so.
How would we find out?
Objection.
Sustained.
What does brainwashing mean?
The highs were really high and the lows were really low. I was punished whenever Puff was violent, making me believe I had done something wrong. He was praised by the public.
You were aware of the Me Too movement, no outcry out of you. Why?
He said he was going to tell Cassie what happened. I internalized blame and shame.
Who threatened to tell Ms. Ventura about Mr. Combs supposedly sexually assaulting you?
Puff. Objection.
Sustained. Let's move on.
You said you have a moral obligation to speak up?
Now I do.
Why not in 2017? You were aware of the Me Too movement, no outcry out of you. Why? When did you first say Me Too?
When I first saw him being held responsible. Now I have therapy.
Mr. Combs wrote, I gotta find that. You got a copy. What does it refer to?
I think he means the James Brown video. I was brainwashed. I wrote, I think I have PDFs. I think I gave it to you for a B-Day in your house on Mapleton. I customized that purple leather suit so you could walk, not giving an F. If y'all can't find it, I will, but I didn't.
You had a PDF?
I thought so.
What did you write here?
My grandmom went into hospice, and so I have to fly out. I have to miss your event here in my hometown. C'est la vie. Fucking crush it and make history. Heart emoji.
Deepest sympathy for your grandmother.
Thanks.
What was this about?
There had been some terrible event with the police. Pharrell organized an event to change the narrative of Beach Week, which I think is a college thing.
You wanted to see Mr. Combs.
I did not. I only said so. My hometown of Virginia Beach doesn't usually get this type of attention.
You're telling the jury you were scared of Mr. Combs, true?
True, I was scared of him when he was scary.
Listen to 1750. Tell me if you recognize it. You and Ms. Ventura were best friends, fair?
Yes.
You said she was your sister?
Yes.
You loved her?
Absolutely.
And you feel the same way today?
Yes.
You would never lie to her?
Puff didn't allow me to tell her things, like where he was, anything he said.
Was Ms. Ventura in love with Mr. Combs? Did you ever tell her the person she loved raped you?
No.
Do you remember telling her Mr. Combs's brain need to be rewired?
May we have a sidebar?
You may...
I thought so.
Why would you cover up for Mr. Combs to Ms. Ventura? Why writing that Mr. Combs is just misunderstood?
Objection.
rephrase.
Did you tell Ms. Ventura she needs to stay with Mr. Combs?
I don't remember that. He could find out what I was telling her.
How?
He had stolen my phone and Cassie's phone many times. He's put tracking devices on her car.
But you were alone with Ms. Ventura.
Yes.
You sued Mr. Combs for $10 million?
It was a mediation. My lawyers ended up getting $200,000.
You got $200,000?
Yes.
Please look at the screen. Is that you social media account?
Looks like a text message. Sounds like me.
Your text to Mr. Combs.
I don't remember sending this.
You are in a tutu and Mr. Combs appears to be holding his private parts. In Ms. Ventura's lawsuit, she alleged sexual abuse.
Yes.
Why did you still communicate with Mr. Combs?
Objection.
Sustained.
Did you meet these prosecutors in January 2024?
I may have. I don't remember the timing.
Did you tell them Mr. Combs sexually assaulted you?
I don't remember when I told them.
Did you get a lawyer?
Yes.
The lawyer, who had 45 days earlier obtained an enormous judgment.
Yes.
Sustained.
Why did you hire her?
Objection.
Sustained. Let's move on.
You only first alleged sexual assault in June 2024?
I don't remember the timing of things. The rest I can't go into. I understand it's privileged. Objection.
That's sustained. Let's have a sidebar.
Let's talk about Prince's party. You said you had no permission to go there, but you knew many people who knew Mr. Combs would be there?
Rephrase.
Did you wear a disguise?
No.
Any photo of a chase?
No.
You say you and Ms. Ventura got on a paddleboard into a storm?
Yes.
Any recording of that?
No.
Any note or text message to prove it happened?
I don't think so. We were on a paddleboard.
Did you make it up?
No.
You said you had no time with family. Did you ever go to events with your family and friends?
Sporadically over 8 years, but few and far between.
Weddings?
Sister and best friends, I believe.
Halloween?
I don't remember.
You had times with others, right?
I had to be in communication 24/7. I was never outside his grip.
Outside of the work environment, why couldn't you explain the abuse you say you were experiencing?
It's more complicated than that.
Isn't it true that other than the few times Mr. Combs was violent with Ms. Ventura, which is never okay, you were comfortable with Mr. Combs?
You'd have to rephrase.
You never advised Ms. Ventura to leave him?
No.
Until 2024, you never told anyone you were sexually abused.
Unless it was to my privileged therapist, that's true.
Could you waive that privilege?
Objection.
Move on.
You joined the Me Too money grab against Mr. Combs?
Objection.
You knew Ms. Ventura received money from her lawsuit against Mr. Combs?
It was public.
But you speak with Ms. Ventura?
Never about anything I discussed with the government.
How would we know that?
Objection.
Sustained.
Let me show you documents. Read it to yourself. And, Your Honor, could we have a sidebar?
Yes. Mr. Steele, you may proceed.
Mia, were you able to review over the bread some of your interviews with prosecutors?
Yes.
And you didn't mention sexual abuse until June 2024?
I don't remember the dates.
Did you give all your materials to the government?
I gave them to my lawyer. They gave them to the government.
Look at this one. In these notes, did you raise sexual abuse to the prosecutors?
Objection. Improper refreshment.
Overruled.
Did you raise it in January 2024?
Definitely not in the first meeting. I don't remember each specific meeting. But I definitely didn't raise it the first meeting.
And in this next document that you just reviewed?
Just ask her if her recollection is refreshed.
No, not to the specifics.
You never mentioned sexual abuse until you hired lawyer Sean Crowley?
I have no idea when I first mentioned it, except that it was after I had representation.
You intend to sue Mr. Combs for compensation? You want money?
No.
Who have you worked for since?
Madonna.
For how long?
8 months, from April 2019.
When you did that, did Mr. Combs assist you in getting that job?
Absolutely not.
So you were not blacklisted?
No.
No retribution?
He took away the TV show, the credit I was promised.
You told the jury you were surprised you were let go, right?
I did.
You were let go for drinking?
No.
You remember Ms. Ventura's video called Official Girl?
Yes.
And King of Hearts? And her song with Nicki Minaj, The Boys?
Yes.
And Nicki Minaj is well known?
Yes.
And Ms. Ventura did the song Numb with Rick Ross?
She did.
And I Love It with Fabulous?
Yes.
And do you remember Ms. Ventura being in Studio Kid Cudi?
I don't remember the specifics.
And Mr. Combs himself?
Yes.
The TV show you mentioned, what was it to be about?
My experience.
How a person from a small town dealt with a person such as Mr. Combs.
A comedic version.
What other films do you work on?
Dope, Lawless, Undefeated.
You enjoyed the projects?
Yes.
And you called the people a second family?
We all called it that.
You thought Mr. Combs was a genius?
At the time,
You wanted to continue to work with Mr. Combs, right?
I wanted to continue following my dream.
Do you have Mr. Combs' company put more money into promoting Ms. Ventura than any other of its artists?
I didn't absorb everything.
Who is Jason Wiley?
He worked for the record label.
In budgeting, right? Do you recall being given the opportunity to have your therapist notes be seen by the parties?
Objection.
Sidebar.
You never called law enforcement, right?
I did not.
You said when you were stopped while speeding in LA, Mr. Combs got you out of it, you remember?
I do.
Did you ever think of calling anonymously?
No.
When you say Mr. Combs hurt your arm, did you seek medical help?
No, I would not have been allowed.
Did you take photos?
No.
Did you scream?
No, I was in shock.
Before the 5 days you say you were awake, did you ever stay awake that long?
Absolutely not.
You testified you would give up all of the money if there had not been sexual abuse. Any discussion that you will make money by testifying?
No. No, that's not even a thing.
Nothing further.
At this time, Mrs. Smyser starts the questioning.
Mia, was posting to social media part of your job?
Yes.
As part of that, did you post on your personal Instagram account?
Yes.
What did Mr. Combs do if he thought you were not doing your job?
I'd be yelled at and humiliated.
The birthday video, was it for Club Diddy?
Yes.
Did Mr. Combs co-own the water you were drinking? And did you say Revolt, the project you worked on, at the end?
Yes.
You posted about the good not bad times?
Yes.
Why did you want to make the person who abused you happy?
When he was happy, I was safe.
Were you worried about your physical safety?
Yes. I'd been abused by Puff before I knew his wrath.
Did you engage a pro bono lawyer?
Yes.
Why did you meet with the government so much?
So my story could be understood.
Why were you terrified?
Of Puff and the repercussions.
Did the government tell you what to say?
No, only to tell the truth.
How do you feel about public speaking?
Terrified.
Can you explain that, given that you've been in comedy?
I had Puff's permission for that.
Any comparison to testifying about Mr. Combs sexually assaulting you here?
None.
Why are you here today?
If not, I couldn't look my goddaughters in the eye and ever advise them what to do in the situation.
Mr. Steele, any recross?
No, sir.
Mia, you may go, unless you want to stay.